Butters and Black Soap offers high quality, handcrafted butters, black soaps, and oils made with all natural ingredients that improve the appearance of hair, skin, and nails. Try Butters and Black Soap's amazing collection of African black soaps sourced from Ghana and infused with ingredients such as turmeric, oatmeal, sea moss, coconut milk, activated charcoal, and more to promote healthy looking skin. Say goodbye to dry, cracked skin with the Sea Moss Body Cream by Butters and Black Soaps. This non-greasy formula will leave your skin soft and supple. If you want to achieve a natural, healthy glow, try one of their whipped Shea butters. Indulge in the luxurious feel of African black soaps and more by Butters and Black Soap. Shop now at www.butters_blacksoap.com. Use custom code WISDOM for a 15% discount. Shop now. Hello, kings and queens. I am Wisdom's daughter, and welcome to another Wisdom Family Picnic. Now, let me see who we got in the building. All right, Linda Gibbs was first in the building. I got Jackie in the building. Sherry Anderson in the building. Deborah Person says, good evening, Wisdom's daughter. Mary Mills, how you doing, queen? Silver and Gold, hey, WD family members. She got her popcorn on ready. Did you make me some popcorn? I want some popcorn. Good evening, WD and chat. That is Love to Shop 1212. Simply Lee in the building. Cupcake said, hey, y'all. Queen Lily. MNPD's finest said, hi, all. Blue Moon, old school Nixie. Good to see you. Miss Sexy Red Gemini is in the building. A's World, and we have a new member already. We got T-Rain. And T-Rain, I think T-Rain, are you T-Rain? I thought you were a member already. So it might be that T-Rain has renewed her membership. That might be what it be. But nevertheless, we got Wisdom Ambassadors in the building. So shout out to all the Wisdom Ambassadors, to the new, to those who've been around from day one. All right, we're gonna have a good time at this picnic, because I'm gonna tell you one thing. I got us some turkey wings for the picnic. Tia Minor, I see you. I am Mrs. Ricks. I see you. Taurus Girl 10, I see you. And Pecan 10 said picnic in effect. And it wouldn't be a picnic without November rain. How are all of you guys doing? I hope you guys have had a fabulous Tuesday. It's been a busy one for me. I was a few minutes late, so apologies there. But anyway, we're going to get this picnic started, y'all, because we got a couple things that we are going to talk about tonight. And the main thing that we're going to talk about tonight is this manufactured alibi, okay? I don't know if she's a plant, but I have to ask myself, Sonya can't be this stupid. I finally listened to this phone calls from prison, jail call, and I said, Lord have mercy. This woman right here, they over here trying to find Nesto an alibi. Like, for real, y'all just gonna make up stuff. They just engineering alibis now. He over here talking about, oh wait, I know where I was. What day it was again? Well, where was I that day? Listen, Nesto gonna end up under the jail. By the time this man is done, he gonna end up under the jail. And if we have time, there's one more short call that we will take a look at, because got I am Mrs. BB in the building. She said, hello, everybody. I got Anastasia Nelson and Dimples Dawson. And so there was a call from January of this year. It was Nesto's birthday. And Nesto was basically telling Sonya, don't call the lawyer no more. Don't call anybody. No, don't email. Don't send a text. Don't show up. Don't come by. Don't send flowers. Don't send a telegram. Just don't say nothing to nobody. And he starts blaming her because they know that she's been pretending to be Nesto's niece and writing and emailing them under the guise of being his niece. And the niece that she said she is actually her niece. So if we have time, I'm going to show you pictures of the niece that she was pretending to be. Okay. Yes. Mary Mills, them two are crazy. They show is crazy. Queen Lily said, I may be at the courthouse in the morning. She said, I will keep Queen Wisdom appraised on what happens. Yes, ma'am. I believe you got my cell phone number. And if not, I will email it to you and give me a play-by-play, because unfortunately, I am not going to be able to be there on tomorrow. I am so disappointed. Usually I have a very flexible schedule, but I've got some work stuff that I cannot get out of. And Anastasia Nelson, Queen, you done read my mind because I was thinking about some macaroni and cheese. I was like, wait a minute, what go good with turkey wings? Because the turkey wings, okay, wait a minute. So you got the onions, I put some carrots down in there. All right, I got some new red potatoes down in there. I even got some Brussels sprouts in there. I done season up them turkey wings real good and put them on top and then cover them up with that aluminum foil. But before I did, I sprinkled a couple onions on top. And I mean, I seasoned it real good. Put it in that oven on 395. So we gonna have us a good picnic on tonight. And Anastasia bought the mac and cheese. So I just need to know who got the collard greens. Where the collard greens at? Where the collard greens? So, but yeah. So let us know. And what I'll do is as you update me, I will post those updates in real time to the community chat. Now I am aware that Pam and Pam is going to be in the building, and I believe Dennis also said he has his rule 22. And I'm praying that he walk in there like he got some act right so we can get some good footage. Okay. Dennis crazy. But we want him to behave. And so we can get a good video, and hopefully someone will be live streaming and we can kind of find out what is going on with old Nasty Nesto. But see, like I said, he out here manufacturing alibis and got his side hoe over here contacting victims and victim shaming and, trying to scare people and doing all types of foolishness. So when you do stuff like that, that's how it is. June's Poetry is in the building. He said, look here, me and Uncle Willie is in the building. He said he ain't gonna cut up. Oh Lord, Nightbot, Uncle Willie in the building. So I'm gonna need you to run point. You know what's gonna happen, June's Poetry? Nightbot and Uncle Willie, all right, they gonna be drinking a Jack Daniels in the corner somewhere. Nightbot ain't gonna be doing no work tonight. It's a wrap. He heard Uncle Willie was in the building. That's his BFF. It's over. Simply Lee said, when is Sonya getting arrested? I don't know. I think they are trying to get one con at a time. I don't know, but I don't think that she's going to get off. That I will tell you. Queen Lily says she done grilled. She has grilled and roasted asparagus and mushrooms. Those are two of my favorite vegetables. So you better come on with it. I love it. And she got the sweet potato pie. Lord have mercy. We want to have a good picnic. Deborah Person said, have you heard anything on Dre calling Nesto? I have not. Haven't heard anything about it yet. I am waiting to find out from phone calls from prison if there's anything. I know that, like many of us, she's looking out to see if there's anything there, but I don't know. I think. Listen, I think Nesto's partner I think he's going to take the Shirley road. Okay. I think he's going to divorce his partner. That's what I think. All right. And Sunshine Blazing said, I done made collard greens yesterday. And y'all know with collard greens, each day that go by, them collard greens get better and better because they sitting up in all that juice and that seasoning just a marinating. So you know it's gonna be good. All right, let me get myself together here and see what it is that we gonna be doing, because there was something that I was gonna do and I done forgot already. So I'm sorry, y'all. I done forgot. Oh, I remember now. Hang on 1 second. I got to do something behind the scenes. Hold on just a minute, y'all. Y'all give me just a few minutes, and then we're going to get right into this call that we're going to listen to. I don't review every single call, because some calls I'm just like, no, I'm not doing it. But then there are calls where I'm like, okay, this one right here I got to talk about. So tonight is one of those calls I got to talk about, but I forgot to set up our live. So just give me just a second. Let me just do a couple things real quick, and we will get right on back into it as more people come into the room. All righty. And y'all make sure as people come into the room, we make them feel welcome over here at the picnic. Okay. I see what it is that I need to do. So give me about 30 seconds. I think that I can do it in 30 seconds, y'all. Can I do it in 30 seconds? I think I can. So I this call was very, very interesting, because I don't know if they realize how much information that they are putting out that is contradicting things that they have said previously. I don't now this call is from 2023. The second call, if we get to it, is from this year, as I said. But it was interesting listening to this call and then listening to the call literally 6 months later, where Nesto he's doing the Sonya. He wasn't saying much. He wasn't saying merch at all. Okay, not much. He wasn't saying merch at all. Because he knows his goose is cooked. Okay, so I've done what I needed to do behind the scenes. I want to pull up the control room so this way I can see what I need to see. And we got James MC, your man on the street, in the building. Miss Jackie, I see you. How are you, Queen? Miss Jackie in the building. Miss Jackie's in the building. What Miss Jackie talking about? Miss Jackie said, you are one of the last ones, my dear. Well played, laugh aloud. Well, thank you very, very much. Hybristophilia is a paraphilia involving actual interest in and attraction to those who commit crimes. Yes, ma'am. And we I'm sure we know of at least one person that might have hybristophilia. And we got Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mysteries in the building. She said, hey, kinfolk, no notification as usual. I might have to hit YouTube with the beat down because they're not sending out these notifications. I'm not sure what's going on. But as y'all come into the building, make sure that you hit the like button for me. That is a free way that you can support the chat. Okay. You can always become an official member, a VIP, or an ambassador, and the Nightbot will drop the link for you. If you need it sooner than that, let us know. And on that note, we're going to get started right on into this video. And as we do, Tell the Truth said, yes, where is Dre? I think Dre has finally seen the handwriting on the wall or found an alternative method of contacting Nesto, but something is going down. It sure is. And that friendship. That's what's going down, that friendship. Yeah, so James was asking about the thumbnail. So this thumbnail is up here like this because we're going to hear Bonitail talk about how she was all over Nesto's Instagram and Shirley's Instagram and comparing this picture. And I mean, she literally is stalking their Instagram, trying to manufacture an alibi for her jail boo. I can't do it. I can't. So anyway, let's go ahead and get right into get into this video so we can have a nice key because I'm about to send you guys into the middle of the week, Wednesday, in some good spirits. So let's go ahead and make it do what it does. All right, so which one? I got too many windows up here. Okay, it's this one. I think it's this one. There we go. Okay. Well, all righty then.
Date. You're trying to figure out the date? The date she gave me. What date did she give you? The date she gave me was... I'm talking about I date. The date I gave you when I was reading off the paper? Yeah. It said the 8th, but it didn't say a court hearing. No. I'm talking about the date. The date it's supposed to happen. Oh, okay. 1/8/2019 was 3 charges. January 8th, 2019. Okay. And then 2/1/21. The one that you got the conspiracy charges on that same date. Your conspiracy charges with her is 2/1 and 2/7. Okay. And the other is what? 2/8, you said? 1/8/2019. Okay. Is the sexual battery and the trafficking. The sodomy and the sexual. Those are 2 charges? It's altogether 5 charges. Hold on. What are you talking? I'm talking to you. Hold on. I had to bend over. My other phone was on the floor. Hold on. Your brother said he's out.
Sonya got 2 and 3 phones like she worked for the FBI or the GBI. I don't know which one is it, but just to give you some context with this call, Nesto has just is learning about these new charges. Okay, this is the X crimes, the 5 X crimes. So the Sodom and Gomorrah, the grape and all this other stuff, and the aggravated Sodom and Gomorrah and all that stuff. And so she is talking to him about these charges. And then the call will escalate into him trying to place where he was. He knows, but he doesn't know. He remembers, but he doesn't remember. And Nesto said he got a good memory, but he was having a real hard time trying to figure out. They came up with 5 different places that he was on the day in question. But anyway, let's keep going.
I'm coming back in the morning ASAP. The brother said he's coming back. He's up country with him. I sent him a picture of the charges. He said he's coming back. It's okay. So aggravated sexual battery was the one from aggravated sexual battery, aggravated sodomy, sexual battery, misdemeanor, and trafficking of a person. So that's 5. Chef, the talking to the dog.
That's 5 charges. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's 5 charges.
With all 3, with both of those combined together, that's 5 charges.
Yeah, they all put it together. They put them together. They put it all under one case together, even though it's 2 different days that they happen. So the sodomy, they had a statute on them, and the rest is 1661.
What you mean?
It's a statute. You know, they have a number behind them, a statute behind each case. Each offense always has a number with it that goes in the book. So
they're supposed to be the same person. Or supposed to be.
I don't know. I don't know yet. Yeah, you won't be able to get that till you get the paperwork.
So Nesto's trying to figure out. I don't mean to laugh. Nesto's trying to figure out who is the accuser, who's accusing him of the X crimes, because apparently he done so much. Allegedly, not apparently. Wait a minute, Lord have mercy. Let me put this banner up here because YouTube is not being kind to us content creators as of late. And so allegedly, Nesto has done things to so many people allegedly that he don't know which one it is. Which one of them it is again? He's never said he didn't do it. Like how he vehemently denied the child peace stuff. He never said he didn't do it. Well, what date that said that was? Well, where was I then? Never, never denied doing it. Just wanted to know what date it was and which one. So apparently he's got a lot of victims out there, and maybe even many that have not come forward. The man is a pig. He's disgusting.
Mm-hmm. But it can't be it could be the same person or it could not be the same person.
Nightbot, the food ain't done yet, baby. The food just went. Listen, you know what's ready? Them collard greens is ready. Go get them collard greens. That's the best I could do for you, Nightbot. Stop interrupting my show.
2019 was the last time you seen your daughter, right?
Right.
The other one's 2021, so it's not the same person if you think one is her.
Okay. So why they put them together then? Why they put these cases together like that?
I have no clue how they work.
Huh?
I don't have no clue, but if they got the case allegedly, they're saying it happened in Fulton County because they can only prosecute what happens in Fulton County.
Okay, which says oh, that's a lie. So I know that's all. Okay.
Well, the whole thing was a lie.
Yeah, I know that's all. So, yeah, I got that part.
Mm-hmm. But they're alleging it happened in Fulton County. So I can't see. I don't even know how to see a freaking warrant.
So Miss Paralegal doesn't know how to see a freaking warrant. You can't see a warrant like that. What you can do is you can fill out a FOIA and have them send it to you. So, once again, this is Coach, okay? This is his stupid boo. I'm sorry, who Nesto is dependent upon, and she has a lot to say about Hannah Rondon. I found Hannah's LinkedIn, so we're gonna look at Hannah's credentials, because Sonya likes to kiki about some rumor or someone saying that she was shaking in the courtroom. Well, according to her credentials, the only thing she might have been shaking is that doggone table. Okay, but no, she's very credentialed. But anyway, let's keep going.
I've never seen any warrant other than when they post them on the thing. I've never been able to look at them because when I go on the site, I go on the jail site. You can't click anything to open up the seal warrant.
So how do they begin?
I could see it. Hmm?
How do they get them and put them on posting this shit?
So they posting these charges with the court that I can see. They post that. But the one thing she did post, she posted one piece of paper, but that was probably filed into the court documents that she saw.
Oh, okay.
Like this case has one thing that was filed, and that was the thing that I saw that had, that signed a warrant and said that they arrested you yesterday on this charges. You're already in jail, but that's what they claimed. The arrest happened yesterday.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't been nowhere.
Well, it's just meaning, it's to arrest somebody, unless I mean you have to just go and grab somebody. It's just you're in custody already, so you've just been arrested while in custody, even though you didn't.
Right, I got you. So right now, the only one thing no bond is not vulnerable.
This is what's so crazy. In most cases, when someone comes and tries to, and I'm gonna go for the NX. I'm gonna get Juno's number. Juno's son number. He's a cop here, one of these cities. Gwinnett, I think it is.
I thought she said he's a crackhead. Somebody named Juno. Anyway, y'all, there's a good conversation going on in the chat. Let me just pause here for just a second. So Queen Lily said, Dennis said that the hearing tomorrow is for the RICO charges. So, that's going to be interesting. I wish I could be there. Listen, maybe I'll take an extended lunch break. I'll figure it out. But anyway, PCFP said no to Dre accepting Nesto's call. So Dre apparently is not accepting Nesto's calls. Simply Lee said, Lord, what if Dre and Shirley hook up? I don't know. That's an interesting one. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the chat, because I could go both ways on that one. I mean, he definitely is Team Shirley. And he seems like he has turned himself around. But I thought Dre had a girlfriend. I thought he cheated on me. He had a girlfriend, somebody he done met online. So I don't know. That kind of breaks bro code. I don't think Nesto wouldn't like that at all. Simply Lee, you trying to start trouble. Love to shop said Dre is hiding. Shirley divorcing Nesto shocked Dre because if I'm not mistaken, he guaranteed Nesto Shirley wasn't going anywhere. Well, and yes, whatever they're talking about was near his birthday, so he should know exactly where he was and what he was doing. Trust me, he does. He just playing stupid. He playing dumb. Mm-hmm. Dre listened to these videos, Taurus girl said, and more of the phone calls and realized that his buddy was withholding info from him, just like he was doing Shirley. Mm-hmm. A pimp named Nasty Nestor said, I brought some Nutris Nightbot from the Memorial Barbecue. We got some leftovers. The Nightbot will work for food, okay? The Nightbot will work for food. I think Dre always had an inkling that Nestor wasn't telling him everything. He did. He just didn't want to, you know what I mean? You trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, but it's probably more doubt than benefits. So of course the Nightbot is saying shout out to a pimp named Nasty Nesto, because pimp got a plate for you anyway. But so we gonna get back to the video. I just want to address some of those comments, and y'all tell me what y'all think. Is that a good pairing, Shirley and Dre? What y'all think?
I want to ask him, if I go to the police and make accusations, don't they go and question the person? They don't just take that person's word and just go and get the person, or is that what they're doing now? If it's a one-sided conversation, if I say he smacked me, do they just go pick him up with no, you know what I'm saying? I'm confused.
I'm confused too. Don't you supposed to get a kid? Don't you supposed to have some DNA? Don't you supposed to have all this shit going on? I'm confused.
Well, she ain't got that. This 5 years down the road, ain't nobody got that. But then too, here's the thing too, like me and Sydney was saying, if you got in 2019, why didn't you say something in 2019? Because it ain't an old warrant. It's a new warrant. You know what I'm saying? So the warrant just went for that yesterday. So
and Nesto is just letting Boneytail talk and talk and talk and go on and and on about these victims. No, 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 which he knows now. Because this is an old call. He know now. He done messed up. He been messing up for a good long while. Can't do that. Well, if it happened in 2019, and why didn't they report it then? Because if somebody did something to me, I would have reported it. You talking about, you know, I would expect, and I've said this before, I would expect a lot more sympathy from someone who was shot at, excuse me, multiple times by a boyfriend. You gonna tell me that if that boyfriend had lived, you would not have been afraid? If he had told you, if you go to the police, I'm gonna take out your whole family, would you not have been afraid? This woman, but this is my thoughts on this. Not that she's not sympathetic or can't be sympathetic towards women. She just has chosen and decided for herself that Nesto is her man. They go together. Okay. That's my man, my man, my man. And she's going to say whatever sounds good for her man, her man, her man, because she wants him to get out. Okay. Even if it's not the truth. So, anyway.
What happened in 2019 that you felt the need not to say nothing in that 20, 21, 22? Like, if you got why, or in 21, if this happens in 21 and you felt that it was a problem, this is why I understand when people across the board when they say shit. Why does it take a person so long to say something? Because if somebody did that to me, I'm saying something right then and there. I'm not going to wait 5, 6, 7, 10 years to say, oh, by the way, 20 years ago, no. If I'm not going to say nothing then, I'm not going to say nothing at all. And I get it if you're a kid and it happens when they were a child and you grow up and you say something, because now your mom's not shushing you or whatever. Sometimes it's a parent or whatever, or they just, a kid, they don't know no better. I get that. But if you're grown and something happens to you, I don't get that. But the system makes money every time somebody goes to jail. So they're hungry for shit like that. That's what that Law and Order show is. When I watched that sex crimes, SD whatever, that show. So they be trying to just harass the shit out the women, like and the chick was like, no, and they just keep pounding, and they.
So Sonya wants to base real life off of a TV show. So because on TV, in an episode which is scripted, these are actors, okay? And in that episode, maybe they were intimidating witnesses or just going with their testimony and not looking into things. That is her calling card. That's her defense. Anyway, PK10, thank you so much for the super chat. You are the everlasting queen. Oh, thank you. You are way too generous. But you know what? I'm going to take the compliment and just say thank you, bless you, and may your gift return back to you tenfold. I appreciate the love. Thank you so very much. Nightbot said, ching ching. Thank you for the super sticker. um, she said, I'm about to have a drink with the Nightbot. Sidecoin's voice gets on my nerves. Not the Sidecoin. Yeah, how are you talking about real life based on a television show? A television show that you can't even remember the name of. I can't with this one.
Like, you don't press charges, we don't come after you for this. And the girl was like, what? Yeah, we could do that. We can make you press, if you don't press charges and tell us that it was, and we're going to come after you and charge you with this. And that's just how the fucking system works. It's just fucked up. Like, y'all that thirsty? First of all, that's her body and her business. So if she tells you it's not and she's okay, leave her the fuck alone. Why are y'all going after her? They went and made a big spank with this one. And them cases it'd be truth to all their cases. Everything that be on that FB special, whatever that show is with Ice-T and them on, that shit they alter it a little bit, but all them cases be true. They just alter it a little bit. But all of that shit be true stuff. They've been on the air for 20 years.
Oh, you hear Nesto's sigh? What a sigh. That's that kind of sigh like, listen, you getting on my last nerve.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I stopped watching it because that shit got the prosecutor and the fucking police kept pissing me off the way they just be harassing people and just the way they be just, you did it. And the dude be like, I didn't do it. Yes, you did.
Nightbot, you and Uncle Willie need to stay out the liquor. You talking about you need to make a liquor run. What liquor store you going to? If we almost out of Henny, y'all drink it. We listen, we need a designated driver. Nightbot ain't driving nowhere. Okay. And Uncle Willie, June's poetry, get your uncle, please.
If I don't know you morning, that's what I'm in.
So you call me.
Yes, if I don't, that's why I'm at be the class. But if I do, call you. If I don't call you, I'll be the class.
You ain't have court on Saturday?
Yeah, you got 72 hours. Yeah, 72 hours.
Oh, then you probably, I mean, if they did it yesterday, is the date on it, then you probably going to court tomorrow because Monday is too late. I see Sunday though.
Yeah. So, tomorrow, yeah, but I did get some information about the preliminary here. They ain't waiting on 90 days now. They got it. But you going in 2 weeks to hear preliminary here. So
Mm-hmm.
I got to figure this lawyer thing out. I ain't never figured I'm going to get a book from it. Coming Monday, Tuesday, find out who the defendant going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said he got to find out who his public offender, not public defender, who his public offender gonna be. Sound like he got into a fender bender. Nesto, put your teeth in your mouth. Put them teethers in your mouth. Okay.
They're gonna put somebody on it that deals with that. They're not gonna put somebody in there that don't. Yeah. You just gotta. It's this shit. Just make sure what you gotta do is you gotta make sure you catch everything he don't catch in court, and you know what I'm saying. Just like your attorney, whenever the DA say shit, he needs to come behind him and say, "Let me correct what the DA just." Don't let him get the last word on everything. I get it. You went first, he went second, but then you need to come back behind him and say, "Look, that's not true, and that's not true." And if he keeps saying this, bring that to court. Bring all of this because he's good for saying what he hear on the phone.
Now, see, that's the problem. This is why Nesto has lost so many lawyers. And I looked into Nesto's history, and this current case dealing with this whole Nesto saga with him losing one lawyer after another, that has happened to Nesto many times in his past. Like that wasn't the first time or the first situation where he's had lawyers that have requested to come off of his cases. That's a running theme with him. And the last thing a lawyer wants is somebody who does not have a law degree trying to tell them how to lawyer and you're up in the courtroom. Okay. You don't need to tell me how to be a lawyer. I have a degree, right? I studied in school. You studied in jail. Not the same thing. Just saying.
All he said.
Listen, I'm not dealing with him with this case.
I know, but I know you're not dealing with him on this case. I'm saying that other case is still ongoing.
Right,
I'm saying, like, when you have a conversation with your attorney, you need to tell him when Kevin brings up shit. Yeah.
I don't know anything about that. This is the big dog shit right here.
Oh, I know.
This is a game changer forever right here.
Mm-hmm.
They could be 80 years old taking the street. So I just got to test it. I think I cannot play with these folks. I have no money to give nobody.
Mm-mm.
It's over.
It's not.
You have no money to give nobody, and neither does your side hoe. She don't have any money to give anybody. She got coins, okay? You need money that don't clink, okay? All she can do is rub together a few pennies. That's all she could do for you.
Over.
Yes, it is. Well,
No.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow and Monday to see what the deal gonna be. So I won't.
Okay, well, I would tell you it ain't over because it never happened. So her case gonna be hard to try to make up some shit to try to make it seem like it actually happened. That's gonna be the hard part. To sit here and try to. Okay, so then I wouldn't worry as much because we know people get convicted on lies. That's the.
We know people get convicted on lies. We also know people who lie sometimes end up going free. But anyway, Jones Poetry, thank you so much for the super chat. He said, Uncle Willie gave me the money for this super chat. He thought you were in trouble because of recent events. He started crying and drinking. I see that didn't last long. So thank Uncle Willie. Well, Uncle Willie, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate the love and the concern, Uncle Willie. And may your gift return back to you tenfold. Uncle Willie, funny. Everybody need an uncle like Uncle Willie. All right, just come right on through for you. Appreciate you. And we have a new wisdom ambassador. We got Steph Natural 2011. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Steph Natural. Y'all know what to do. We got a new wisdom ambassador. Throw it up in the chat because we be kin now. Y'all know how it go at the picnic. Make this queen feel warm and fuzzy at the picnic. And old school Nixie doing what she do. She making it rain memberships. Queen, thank you so very much. I appreciate that. And may your gift return back to you tenfold. Let's take a look and see who done got gifted. Where you at? I got Pamela, the wire designer, Lady T, just like Condi, Phaedra James, and Kathy Simpson. Y'all were all gifted by old school Nixie. Please give a warm wisdom welcome to our newest wisdom ambassadors. Throw it up in the chat because we be kin now. And make sure y'all give a huge thank you to that queen, old school Nixie, for gifting those memberships, Queen. Thank you so very much. And as I said to all of you who have gifted, may your gifts return back to you tenfold. I appreciate the love and the support. Sonya said, it's her body, her business. The victim, yet she's running her mouth talking about it as if she would have reported SAR immediately. She don't know what she would have done because she's never been in that situation. And it's very easy to say woulda, coulda, shoulda, what she would have done. So, what she need to do is go sit down and put some cotton in her mouth because we tired of listening to her anyway. But unfortunately, we got to get through this call. So we're going to have to listen to her a little bit more because the more this call goes on, it's like her brain is just running on empty and she just has diarrhea of the mouth and is saying anything that comes to mind because it's absolutely ridiculous.
So innocent people go to jail all the time. But we're gonna just focus on the fact.
Innocent people go to jail all the time. So Bonatello trying to say everybody in jail innocent. Everybody can't be innocent. Somebody's guilty. As a matter of fact, most of the people in jail are guilty. You do have some that unfortunately go through the system and they don't get the justice that they're due because it's not the truth. All right. It's what you can prove. Y'all seen Training Day, right? It's not about the truth. It's about what you can prove. Unfortunately, that's our justice system. Nesto broke and his bony boo don't have nothing but food stamps. Meanwhile, Shirley got on designer sweats and tennis shoes. Her hair done, nails done, everything done. Red lipstick, catching flights on Instagram. I love it.
We know it's a lie. It's a huge fucking lie. And then if it's one, if it's both of the two people or one person, all three of the females that I think could be, that's spitting out these fucking lies. You got character witness to their psychoness. So, So, okay, so that's all it is to it. And, okay, she ain't got a record, but let's talk about her character. Bringing an ex-boyfriend.
No, let's not talk about her character. You hear Nestor? He trying to get her to shut up. He like, okay, well, okay. No, he's trying to shut up. That's what he's trying to tell you. He's trying to tell you to shut up.
Just write down names of everybody you think it could be.
No.
Mad at you. It's somebody that's mad at you. That's what it is. It's somebody that's mad at you. So whoever the fuck is mad at you, that you had any dealings with during that time, period. It could be who you pissed off around that time. Yeah. That's mainly what you got to look at. Who did you piss off during that time? Or who didn't you give money to that might have asked you for something?
Do you know how stupid she sounds? These are SA charges, and she talking about, well, who did you piss off? And trying to suggest that somebody just came out of left field and accused him of SA and that the police didn't look into it. They don't have any receipts. They didn't check into it. There were no text messages. Now, interestingly enough, she's going to go into a whole discourse about trafficking, like she's an expert, talking about how, yeah, well, it will be on your phone and yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, lady, do you understand that you on a recorded phone call? And anyway, we'll get to it.
So find out in your head who felt some type of way around that time. Or it could be that's just a period they just threw out there. It's
That's
just
a
a
hell of a
stepdaughter.
deal. That's a hell of a motherfucking deal, brother.
Be surprised what these girls lie about and with a straight fucking face, I'm telling you.
The devil ain't shit.
Mm-hmm. For real.
No, Nesto, you ain't, because you is the devil. He gonna say the devil ain't for real? I can't with this man. The delusion, the level of the delusion is like it's unfathomable. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's a lot of them out here now. It's the year of the devil. That's for sure. There's a lot of them out here. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. And here's the thing about it is, they're with you, this prosecutor, police. They got tunnel vision. They just want to get you, regardless of who's saying what, whether it makes sense or not. Anybody that comes,
They don't have tunnel vision. You have tunnel vision because you just want Nesto to be innocent. She's talking about the police have tunnel vision and they just want to charge you with something and that's it. No, you have tunnel vision. All you want, you don't want to consider any other options. All these people that have come forward, there is no way in hell. Okay. And then she gonna talk about, well, everyone's talking about they scared of you, and why would they be scared? Scared of what? Well, I'm pretty sure she got a little bit shook on a couple of them calls where she was talking about she was breaking up with him and he pulled the Ike Turner on her. Yeah, he is dangerous. And people, if they're scared, rightfully so.
that's what she said. Now you go get 5 people that know her and know about you and her relationship, and let them get on stand and talk about. Is she scared of him? No. If she is scared of him, why would she be scared of him? What have he done to her to make her scared of him? Nothing.
Maybe he took one of them toys and put it up where the sun don't shine. Okay. Maybe he cut her finger and made her sign a blood contract. Maybe he threatened her and said if she didn't do what he wanted her to do, that he was going to harm her family. I could come up with 1,000 maybes. We will be here all night long. Stupid.
Why? She just one of them crazy psycho balls. I'm telling you, all those fucking accusations to people. I done heard them all. I done heard them all. These females and how they do these men. But you can all, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta, once you get work with your attorney.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
It's beatable when you know it's a lie. That's what you gotta look at. It's beatable because you know it's a fucking lie.
One thing about
It's one thing you said. Go ahead.
one thing about them, for the Senate attorney, they got the money to reason. The
Mm-hmm. Yep. And they're not trying to stay in that office. They're trying to elevate their career.
She talking nonsense. So a cut above Lady T said, Wisdom's daughter, what do you think is going to be the biggest surprise at the hearing tomorrow? Um, I didn't think about that one. That's a good one. I might have to phone a friend. I'm gonna phone 262 Wisdom Family picnic attendees. I don't know. What do you guys think is gonna be the biggest surprise about? That's a good poll question. What do you guys think is gonna be the biggest surprise about the hearing tomorrow? So it is a hearing. It's not a trial or anything like that. I am thinking if I had to choose anything that they may come with additional RICO charges. That might be the biggest surprise tomorrow, that they come with additional RICO charges. Yeah, maybe that. Maybe they do come with RICO charges related to trafficking. Okay, especially because his side boo and side coin over here is just going, about to go into a whole discourse about it. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the chat, because other than that, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we're going to encounter. But other than that, maybe something going on with the content creators in the courtroom that shouldn't happen. I don't know. Is a fight gonna break out, or are they gonna, act a damn fool like they did before, and then nobody gets to record? So I can come up with a few things, but y'all tell me what y'all think. That's a great question. A cut above. What What do y'all think? What's going to be some of the surprises we can expect for tomorrow? Is there going to be a surprise appearance from Shirley Squirrelberries? Is Skirly Squirrelberry's going to show up tomorrow? I don't know.
Okay, yeah. I'm good. I'm good. I just got tomorrow is take a look on this probably I'm gonna chill out. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. Just
No,
know.
You should be.
because for every person that's saying something, there's five people that know they full of shit.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
all you got. That's all you got to do. Your character witnesses is their
Right. Like we know y'all two are full of dookie. We know y'all two full of dookie.
say, she say.
And why does she keep talking about character witnesses? She's not going to be able to be a character witness for him. Like, not at all. She's not going to be able to be a character witness for Nesto at all. It's yeah. And Lamont neither, because I'm sure by now they already know that Lamont pretended to be a lawyer. He lied. His son also has a record, so he probably won't be able to be. Who can be a character witness for Nesto? Can Daryl be a character witness for Nesto? Certainly won't be Shirley. Who can be a character witness for Nesto because he's running out of people?
You got to stay on that floor. You can't come on the person trying to save a life. She don't understand. I'm trying to save a life.
So I didn't play it, but Bonitail threatens her dog. She tells the dog she's going to throw the dog in the closet. She gonna throw. Let me just go back. She says she gonna throw the dog in the closet. Now remember when she was telling that baby to hush? So here she is telling the dog to hush. Wow, I can't. I'm gonna play it though. Told the dog she gonna put the dog in the closet. Mm, 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 mm.
That's all you got. That's all you got to do. Your character witnesses is their character witnesses. All it is, because it comes down to he say, she said at this point. And then, oh, well, he said, she's saying this and he's saying this. That's fine. Let's bring some character witnesses in to this situation because you got witnesses to the relationship.
That ain't gonna save him.
Matter.
Okay, we're good. So, all right. I'm good. Anything else going on? What you gonna do the rest of the night? Sleep? Get some good sleep?
I'm going to try to. This dog, I'm going to hush up. I'm going to put you in the closet. I'll put her in the hallway.
What the dog doing?
She yapping because apparently she want to be a little closer. But the thing of it is
So you gonna throw the dog in the closet because the dog is barking because the dog wants to be close to you? Sonya don't need no dogs. She don't need any babies. She don't listen. She don't need any of that. I don't know what call it was I listened to recently where she told Nestle that she slept on the couch because she haven't cleared off her bed. So apparently her bedroom is so nasty, or she got so many clothes and whatever crap on the bed that she can't even sleep on her bed. Like, is she a hoarder? That might have been the new call that dropped tonight. I didn't get past that point because it just was getting boring. It just sounded boring to me. But anyway.
and then I could do it. I'm good. I'm gonna leave. I can have him take the dog. And I go to the doctor.
All right. Good.
So
Yeah,
it's all good.
I
I
get it.
love you.
I get it. Yeah. Hit me with a stinger. Hit me with a stinger. Hit me.
And listen, they tend to throw everything at you. That's just what that is. They're on a destroy mission. Can't let them defeat you. That's all it is. Because it's all lies. This is one thing when it could be true or it is true. But when you know for a fucking certainty, I don't have to think about it. I know I never did no shit like that. But I need to know what I was at during that time and who I was dealing with.
So,
Kind of pinpoint it.
what time is it? What time is it?
11:15.
It's 11:15.
Yeah.
Yes, 11:15, because your jail boot been going on for the last I don't know how long. Simply Lee said the biggest surprise will be if Bonitail actually shows up in person for her man. And Joanna said, I wonder if SS will be there. I thought about it. Old school Nixie said dropping all charges. Scooter Sonya. I can't. Joanna, she said, I is crying in the courtroom. Y'all funny. Nesto admitting to the charges he's facing. Well. Marla T said, Shirley Strawberries ain't showing up. Erica King's legal team versus his. Oh, y'all tickle me. Well, Dennis confirmed that he will be covering the live. So uh hang on a second. June's Poetry just gifted 5 memberships, y'all. Lord have mercy. He said Uncle Willie got a pocket full of money. He gonna be broke by tomorrow, though. Thank you so much, King, for gifting the memberships. Let me check and see who our new wisdom ambassadors is. Miss Know-It-All, Joanna A.W., Tia Minor, Marla T, Donna Lucas, you all have been gifted by June's Poetry. Welcome officially to the Wisdom Family and the Wisdom Family Picnic. Throw it up in the chat. We begin now. Make these new Wisdom ambassadors feel welcome. And again, King, thank you so much. May your gift return back to you tenfold. And I know that it will. Let me get back to some of these comments because you guys are funny. Oh my goodness. I love what you guys have come up with. My brain is fried, and I'm smelling all of this food. But I'm working, so I can't eat right now. And I couldn't think of much, but y'all came up with some good stuff. So hold on a second. Let's get back to some of these comments. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let's see. Where is it? There was one that I wanted to share. Hold on. So, the Real Brown Family Chronicle says she's trying to discredit the accusers and victims. So, how is she going to discredit the dogs? Even animals weren't safe around this dusty ninja. Exactly. And let me see. There was one. Yeah, listen, this right. T Rain, you hilarious. I think that was my favorite one. Erica's legal team, because she probably gonna come with something. I believe she's an informant. I believe they turned her kind of like into an informant, so she's gonna do some time, but her sentence is going to be significantly less than old nasty zesty nasty. So yeah. uh she will always sleep when she's always sleep when she goes to court. Yep, you're absolutely right about that. Maybe she will show up and get subpoenaed. Interesting. I don't think she's gonna show up. I don't At this point. She need to stay home and just watch it on Zoom like everybody else. I heard a certain person call a former somebody Von Shits and Pants. Oh my god. I think we give that name to Sonya, aka Von Shits and Pants. Oh my gosh. What in the world? Y'all sending me with that one. Name change 412 by yes. After PCFP call drop, what character witnesses exactly? Exactly. Something is definitely wrong with her. Okay. And Lamont pretended to be a lawyer, so that's a no-go. That's definitely a no-go. Mm-hmm. Pecan 10 said, I hate the taxes I pay is giving side coins a SSI check. I know that's right. Yeah, lately those calls have been boring. So that's why I've been triaging those calls and just coming up with the ones that I think, is really worth listening to. Maybe what Nesto did to Sonya with that liquid V and toy, she loved to the point she hunted him down like an animal. Maybe the victims didn't like those things and reported him for SA. Exactly. Okay. Exactly. Let's get back to it.
Damn, I'm trying to figure out what picture I posted on my birthday.
You didn't. I looked. I looked at your page and her page. You didn't. So you posted at Christmas time, in Georgia with her, with Shirley. And then it went all the way to February was the next time you posted. No, what we're going to do is subpoena all your phone records. All your phone records and text messages, that's going to show where you were at. You're going to do that. It's going to show where you at, who you were talking to. Because if anything would have happened as far as trafficking, you have to be on the phone with traffic. That's just what that is. You've got to text either the person that you're trafficking or the John that you're getting trafficked to. That's a whole conversation on the phone. That ain't no,
I ain't got no shit like that.
Exactly. I
I ain't
know
got
you
no shit
don't.
like that. Okay.
I know. So I'm just saying, but that's a charge. So when you traffic and it's something, it's gonna be on your phone. You get me? You know what I'm saying? Where you at? What time? You know what I'm saying? Because because well, a lot of people sometimes drop off their traffickers and
I mean, are you hearing her? Do y'all hear what she said? Well, a lot of people sometimes drop off their trafficker, and when you're trafficking people, it would be on your phone. What the hell is she talking about? Well, a lot of people, just like everybody in jail is innocent, right? Just like a lot of people that go to jail, right, are innocent. I can't with this woman. And notice Nesto is not saying a word at this point. Just listen. Just listen to this foolishness.
depend and pick them up too. But at the same time, still, your phone records are gonna tell you
Okay. Now, question.
everything.
So, what February? What picture was that?
So he over here trying to change the subject. So February, what picture was that? So he's literally trying to manufacture an alibi. I didn't post nothing for my birthday, so in February, what I post then? But you said you knew where you were. In other calls, he has stated, "Yeah, I know where I was. I was home." So on one call, he said he knows where he was. He was home, and then he's gonna say, I believe on this call, yeah, I know where I was. Where was I? I was calling you. Really? How you calling her? She in the hospital, coming out of a coma. Anyway,
I don't remember. It was listen. It went to Georgia. No, January 30th. It was the hotel lobby. Shirley's at the bar with her purse. She got on black with the Louis Vuitton purse on the bar. That's when you next.
hmm,
That's your next post. It's in Beverly Hills.
That's where I was at.
So Beverly Hills was January 30th.
that's where I was at. So whatever Sonya say, he gonna say that's where he was at. Okay, you heard her, right? Yeah, because the picture you posted, because you was with Shirley, okay, and Shirley was wearing pink underwear and yellow socks and white shoes and a purple pocketbook, like for real. Ponytail. Stop stalking people. This the
That's where I
stalker.
was at.
Hmm. Yeah, and then she didn't post around that time either. So I tried to look on her page to kind of see too, but she didn't post anything but once or twice, and I couldn't really gauge where she was at. It didn't say where she was at. But
Okay.
yours, January 30th, did say Beverly Hills.
Yeah, that's my record.
Yeah,
That's where I was at.
That's right.
yeah, it said Beverly Hills.
Now he better hope that he was in Beverly Hills, because if he wasn't in Beverly Hills, then well, there goes that testimony. So they just messing up his case.
I didn't post nothing for my birthday. That's hard to believe.
Nothing. Neither one of y'all posted nothing around that time.
In 2000.
Neither one of y'all. I checked.
Okay.
Me and Dan was on the phone. I was like, let me look on here and see where he was. He was like, he was in California. And I was like, but he said, because I got shot in 2006. I said, yeah, but you got shot more so. He said, yeah, around July. No,
July
we got 21. You talking about 21.
21.
21.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's when, yeah.
Nope. She's still lying. And I am Mrs. BB done gifted 10 memberships. Thank you so much. I am Mrs. BB. Queen, I appreciate you. And may your gift return back to you tenfold. Let me see what who got gifted. Hold on just a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right, I got. Oh, now why can't I see it? Hold on a moment. I thought I could see it. It's coming. It's just coming up very slow. So, LaShawn Williams, you've been gifted by I am Mrs. BB, Lady T, Rockabye Baby, Willie J, Belle Noir, Love and Skill, Quiet Storm 73, Carlton Brown, Nikki Love, and Philly John Idea. You were gifted by I am Mrs. BB. Y'all give a warm wisdom welcome to our 10 newest wisdom ambassadors, because we can now. Throw it up in the chat, make them feel welcome. And again, make sure y'all give a big thank you to I am Mrs. BB. That is who gifted you. And Queen, may your gift return back to you tenfold. Thank you so much for the love and the support. I appreciate it. Y'all just making it rain in here today. I appreciate the love. I really, really, really do. So she's talking about Dion, right? I was on the phone with Dion, and Dion's like, yeah, because that was the year that I got shot, and it was in 2000. He's trying to place himself away from these crimes. And she's like, wait a minute, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, because that was 21, because you got shot in 21. How are you gonna tell Nesto's son when he got shot? You think this man don't know when he got shot?
Mm-hmm. The other thing was February. We was looking at February dates too to see. But I know that was after I was in the hospital. Because I got out of the hospital February 1st, 21. So you were, I don't know where you were.
I got out the hospital February 1st. I don't know where you were. In the same call, she says that she got out the hospital on February 3rd.
I think you might have been.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know exactly what it was.
February. It was cold.
Mm-hmm.
You was calling her, but she was just getting out the hospital. So how was you calling her? That's interesting. How was you calling her? She just got out the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just got out of the hospital that day.
You know that picture with the bus you sent me that I was standing on the wall, jumping up in the water? With that was you?
And I love you too. I am Mrs. BB. Thank you so much.
When you the Nesto bus,
Yeah.
you had just got because you brought it over to my house when I was when you sat with me that day. Remember you sat with me for 4 years? 4 months, 4 hours.
What? Yeah, because the Nesto bus, because you brought that over when you came to my house. Because remember you sat with me for 4 years. I mean 4 months. I mean 4 hours. Well, lady, which one is it? What's it? What's you for? When did Sonya and Nesto really meet? Because this is the second call that I'm hearing where they're talking about things that occurred well before she said that they met. And the way that she talks about, well, no, he didn't meet the girl until August, and she's saying that whatever happened in January or February, she didn't. And we've said it. Well, how would she know what was going on if she wasn't there? Is it possible that Boneytail was around Nesto when this stuff was going down? When he was, supposedly essaying the girl? Like, how long has she really known Nesto? Because I'm starting to think it wasn't the end of 2020, like she said. It's starting to sound like she might have met him in 2019. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Anyway.
I watched that 4 years, 4 months. When you set me for 4 hours and watched snowfall, it was outside. Remember? Yeah. That was in March, February, March.
Okay. Nesto said, "I know where I was." Okay, wait. February. It was cold. Oh yeah, I was calling you. Like, really? That's not an alibi, Nesto. I'm sorry. Nesto, that is not an alibi. You calling somebody? You could have listen. You could have been in the middle of doing what you was doing, calling Boneytail. Okay, that's not an alibi. Sorry, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. February, March. Okay. Okay then.
Yeah, well, trying to figure out who you're around. Don't worry, you'll still find out when they arraign it.
Yeah, I am.
Mm-hmm. All you gotta do is think about who's pissed off at you. That's all it is. Who mad?
A whole lot of people.
Only mad people do shit like that.
No, that's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get me some sleep.
And Nesto said, "I'm gonna go get me some sleep. You can stay on this call if you want to. Keep talking. I ain't gonna let them throw daggers at me. I'm gonna get me some sleep. I ain't worried about this." Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you didn't do it, so what you worried about? That means you don't really want to deal with me.
Yeah, nobody want to deal with Nesto. Nobody wants to deal with Nesto. Not even his own son. His son told him, "Yeah, well, you ain't do it, so what you worried about it for?" He said, "Yeah, even my own son don't want to deal with me." Nobody want to deal with Nesto, but Bonitail. Dion is shaking his head. Daddy, just don't listen. Yeah, they're through with him because many people have told him to stop talking on these calls. Is Sonya working for the DA? Listen, I have been asking that because I said either she's a plant or she's the dumbest human being on earth. Because the things that she said, the things that she's done, the information, she's basically telling Nesto to lie, manufacturing alibis. She's over here looking up victims. She's collaborating with crazy content creators and getting more information and telling it, sharing stuff with Nesto about the victim that he shouldn't even know because he's not supposed to be contacting these victims at all. So, but that's what he chose.
That's what that sounds like. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What you doing? Look at this.
I started to watch what she was saying, Macy Gray, but I'm listening to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just need to beat at the TV. Mm-hmm.
BK in the building. No, we just listening to this call where Sonya's is talking about Nesto's essay charges, and they're over here trying to manufacture an alibi for him by going through his Instagram to try to see, looking through Instagram pictures to see where he might have been. But just because you post a picture on Instagram doesn't mean that it was posted in real time. The last picture, the very last picture posted on Nesto's Instagram, RIP to the Instagram page, is that him and Shirley, and it says July 4th, but they weren't even together on July 4th. They were separated. They had separated sometime in March or April of 2023. And if you go back to phone calls from prison to her playlist of like part 1 through 12 or part 1 through 14, whatever it is, that first call that's on there are two calls, one from March and one from April, and you can hear in Shirley's voice she has had it. And so they weren't really together. That's why she wasn't looking for him. You guys, some of you have heard me say this before. That is why she wasn't looking for him. That is why when the jail came up on her phone, she played it off like jail. I don't know anybody in jail. Who would be calling me from jail? This is what she said on the Steve Harvey morning show when she was giving that her apology to Steve and explaining what was going on. She knew who it was. She just wasn't feeling it. She was not. She didn't want to be bothered. She did not want to be bothered. So you can't go by just looking at a picture on Instagram. You can post a picture on Instagram that's months old, years old. So I don't even know why she's stalking their Instagram pages trying to figure out where he thought he was. He don't even know where he was. Or he's done so much, he doesn't even know which victim it is. Because at this point, anyway.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mhm.
Like PD to stay out free, but me, I get a commission. Can't even get out. You can't.
You ain't got the millions and the billions.
Shit crazy.
So they just
Did he say people like P. Diddy get out free? That's what it sounded like. That would be very interesting if he made a comment about P. Diddy almost a year after, all this P. Diddy drama. But anyway.
people to get out the fucking way. That's what they do. They just pay people. They pay people off and they go away. So they got enough money to do so. But your average man, I'm telling you, a lot of women do that shit so they try to get them pockets and the dude to like that porn star's going around trying to make that ball. But she mad as fuck and she just keeps going on Instagram with all of this bullshit and Twitter finally shut her down. But she just kept trying to just so messy. Just, I can't believe. Okay, so the ball player, he's worth like $50 million. He plays for New Orleans.
All right, we don't care about no ball player.
Like, all because she's just really just thirsty for this check, right? All for the money. And then she was like, you better hope I'm not pregnant. And then she said some other, I'm going to give the NBA our sex tape. And I'm sitting here like, and he ain't fond of none of that, of course. But I don't know why nobody just told him to stay the fuck away from girls like that. But and then
we told you to stay away from Nesto, but you just keep going back for more. So I mean, I'm just saying you're not an authority on anything.
All of a sudden she posted a pregnancy test talking about I'm pregnant. That's the last thing she posted. And everybody was like, yeah, whose test did you see?
You have what?
Yeah, thank God. 1 minute. And the funny thing is, Nesto doesn't care about this stuff. What makes her think she talks to Nesto like she's talking to a girlfriend? He don't care about none of this. He does not care about any of this stuff. He don't. Grasping for straws, one word, desperation. Bony Tail is always rambling. Always. Like for real. Always rambling. Ugh, ugh.
Yeah, I know that's one thing.
It ain't even an accident. Like, no, ain't no fucking way. Fuck you talking about?
All right, I'm just going.
Accusations make no sense. They also talk about Lamont and Dion toward the end. Take a listen.
Made it over there.
I'm at home. No, I didn't go over there. I'm at home.
Oh,
I'm not downstairs. I'm plugging my car. Can you stay here?
So I'm gonna pause this video right here. The only thing that I can tell you that she really said in this video that I thought was even worth talking about was she was talking about Shirley and asking if Shirley had filed for legal separation, and she was talking about the fact that Nesto's not indigent. And so she's like, "Well, are you separated yet?" Well, she needs to file. She needs to file for separation. I want to switch gears and jump over to this other call. What I would likely do is just do a separate short video review of the remaining whatever 20 some odd minutes or yeah 20 25 minutes or whatever that's left on this particular call. But I want to get to this video visit where and you guys are going to remember this. Most of you will. Some of you may be seeing it for the first time. It's an older jail visit, meaning that it was released a couple months ago, but it's from January of 2024. So let's go ahead and switch gears and move on to that one, because Bony Tail is boring me and I don't like to be bored, period. All right, hang on, let me. And while I'm doing that, so those of you who are here from the beginning or on the replay, you saw the commercial for Butters and Black Soap. So I told you guys I would give you an update. So I'm using the lavender African Black Soap, and I freaking love it. I love it. I always talk about the coconut milk and honey because that was the first one that I tried, and I just, it makes my skin feel amazing. The lavender African Black Soap, that lavender is so invigorating. It's not super strong, but it's scented enough where it just gives you a wonderful scent all day. I like to smell good. What I don't like is to take a shower in the morning and at the end of my work day, it's like I don't smell like. I like to smell like I just took a shower all day, and that's just me. I'm an aroma type of person. So anyway, but very invigorating. I think I told you guys, like, I don't even care about my water bill. I be taking hour-long showers now. But that is my new favorite African Black Soap. I haven't tried the peppermint yet, but that lavender is everything. And it's good for women and men because it's not a strong lavender scent. It just gives you a nice, clean smell, and it just feels good. And ooh, it lathers up lovely. So anyway, so you guys go ahead and try that. If you are not sure which African Black Soap to try and you never tried African Black Soap, they have a deal, a special that they always run, which is 5 soaps for $30. It's worth it because the soaps I think are like $6.99 each. And again, remember, use code wisdom for a 50% discount. Don't forget, because I've actually placed orders and I keep forgetting to put in the code. But anyway, that was my bad. So, but y'all go ahead and check out buttersandblacksoap.com. And on that note, we're going to get into this next video. So again, this is the video where they're talking about that sad GoFundMe page. Sad, 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 sad. Okay. This is also the video where Nesto basically tells Sonya, don't contact Hannah Rondon no more. Okay. No more. Don't contact anyone no more. Basically, Bonytail got Nesto in trouble. Okay. So we got the stalker, the con, and the public defender, because that is a picture of Hannah Rondon. We're going to take a look at her LinkedIn page in just a little bit. Um, so yeah, let's get into this one. Let me just shut this one down so I can see where I is. All right.
If he hadn't put good seeds out there, Sonya wouldn't be around. Take a
All
listen.
right. Nope, this is not the right one. Hang on one second. This is not the one that I'm looking for. Let me get to the right one. It's this one.
This video contains one video visit between Ernesto and Sonya on January 8th, 2024. You will hear them talk about the calls being on YouTube and his case. Sonya also says that she's been talking with a blogger. Take a listen.
Yep, I believe this is the right one.
Hey, man, how are you?
How you doing, beautiful? They got you sitting kind of low.
She was cracking on me too about my donut. It's still low, right?
It's still low.
It's the angle of this camera. It's kind of like this. I'm so tired today. How are you?
Good. Did you get some sleep last night? Why? Because you was anxious? Okay.
No, I went out.
Oh, okay. So, all right, so don't you do no comment until I get done. Don't do no comment. I'm just going to talk. All right, so now you don't have to contact the lawyers, that lawyer no more. All right, don't contact them no more.
You're the ones that came to see you.
Yeah,
okay.
Don't contact. All right, you have permission to call him only.
Okay.
To talk to him. He wants you to talk to him only. You know what I'm talking about? The
detective.
Doug.
Daniel.
No, his name Doug.
Doug, that's what it did. Whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah. He wants you to call him today when you get a chance, so y'all can get a better understanding. And he broke it down the reason why he told you that. You understand what I'm saying? But that was just a scare tactic, because they didn't know what was going on until they went to court that day and found out this shit is all over the goddamn world. You understand what I'm saying? The blogs and all that, they didn't know that until I went to court for my bond hearing last time. So they didn't know what was going on.
They knew. I told her, but go ahead. I told her in the email before court. She don't read the emails, but go ahead.
Okay, but anyway, so that's what it is. So we don't have to talk to them no more. Period. Just talk to him. Okay. Just talk to him. Don't send her no more shit, no more nothing. Let him know you're not going to correspond with them.
Now, see, she didn't understand the assignment, because did he not tell her, don't say nothing? I'm going to talk for a little bit. Don't say nothing. And she's still running her damn mouth.
No more, because first of all, you don't trust the government. All that shit the same. Okay. All right. So next off, they got mad at me because they said that I sent something out saying that they lied, that the lawyer lied. I didn't send them anything. They said the email was sent to them saying I said to you that they was lying. So they brought the paper and let.
That you lied about? That they lied about what?
They was lying. They was lying. But that was email was talking about.
Did he tell you what the lie was?
Let me explain something to you. What I'm saying to you. What I'm saying is this guy. I was talking about the first lawyer, Lewis. Yeah, but it didn't have no name on it. It just said lawyer. So they took that and ran with it.
Them.
Yes. So that was said, man, we ain't dealing with that no more. They got all. So the things that I had showed about the legal work, the pay work that I showed coming out the books I've been reading and all that. So that email, it was emailed to them as well. So the email, so they got mad and trying to tell me this and that, but they gave me the answer. The answer is that I already read in the book. You can put all these emotions in, but they're still going to deny it anyway, unless you have a real probable cause.
So what he's responding to is Boneytail, aka Coach, All right, the bald headed heathen over here trying to play lawyer, tell him, nah, just put an emotion in, put an emotion for dismissal, put an emotion in. And Nesto has been doing his homework because while he may not speak very well, the man is not illiterate. Apparently he can read, and if he can't read, he can find somebody who can read to him. So he read up on it, and he said that even if I put an emotion, it's not a guaranteed thing because Sonya is the bearer of false hope. That's the worst thing that you can have on your team is a yes person and somebody who brings false hope, who gives you a false sense of security and telling you all these things. So now you're making moves thinking that, oh, I'm going to be able to do this and that just to be disappointed when you find out what it really is. And so if you think about how he was talking to her in the first call that we heard, which was July of 2023, and now fast forward to January of 2024, just 6 months later, look at how the call started. I'm gonna talk. Don't say nothing. I need you to be quiet. Like he gave her the business out the gate. I need you to be quiet. So what you not gonna do no more? You're not gonna contact anybody. You're not gonna write to anybody. You're not gonna email anybody. You're not gonna come to anybody's office. Okay. You're not going to don't talk to anybody anymore. If you have any questions or you want to say something, you talk to Doug, the investigator. Doug is the investigator, right? And so the fact that he actually has to tell her not to, and she was still talking, even in the midst of that, still talking, right? And so, yeah, I think if Nesto didn't know in 2023, because remember, he's like, oh, that's why I love you, and yada, yada, yada. He knows in 2024 that he done messed up big time with this one right here.
So they got to work on all. You understand now? Okay. So they did not know that them folks put all them bonds into one bond. They didn't even know that either. So that's supposed to be worked on today. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, today. So when you leave, go ahead and contact Mr. Man and let him know. Because this is what he tried to discourage me, talking about, oh, it's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing how it got you looking out there, man. And the lawyer this guy lawyers come all the way from Pennsylvania saying that you're gonna get a life sentence.
Who said that shit?
That what he.
A lawyer came all the way down from Pennsylvania and said that he's going to get a life sentence. So what's crazy to me is that even then, this is before the RICO hit. So yeah, I mean, allegedly, if you want to say it like that, um, you know, they were trying to let him know, like you ain't getting out. You ain't getting out. You know, even Tasha K was talking about this Rico from when he went on her show back in December. So very, very, very interesting. I don't know who knew what when. I don't know who knew what when. But what I do know is Nesto, you done messed up big time. I mean, really, really, really messed up. So hold on one second. He's about to talk about something, and I have a picture of it. So I want to find it so that I could put it up on. Yep, I got it. Okay. So anyway, let's let it play.
That's what he said. It's all on the internet. You're gonna get a license, and you ain't getting out. Nobody's really vouching for you. Oh yes, you. So you tell him today that I'm not going to stay with Dion. I'm not dealing with it. I'm going to stay with you because he asked me that and asked me if I had some bond money.
Look at her face. Nesto just told her, you go tell, since you want to run your damn mouth so much, you go tell the investigator that I'm not staying with Dion. I'm staying with you. She ain't smiling either. Look at her face.
I told him I ain't got what I'm supposed to have. Everybody done left.
Yeah, and they took everything.
Yeah, so what
Did
you
you ask
talking
them about that?
No, I didn't. I didn't get that far. We didn't get that far. They brought me all my warrants. So once I read all this shit, that shit got me looking like a real motherfucking monster, a psychopath.
Which ones you talking about?
All of them. If you look out all to me,
I looked at them all.
well, to me, I'm the way I'm looking because I never saw them. I never saw them. All right, so then they said that they couldn't get the transcripts. They're gonna try to get them this month, but
So he read the warrants and saw himself painted like a monster. She read those same warrants and didn't see nothing wrong with what was written about Nesta. You can't tell me that this woman don't got a problem. You cannot tell me that she doesn't have some type of psychological problem. I don't know if she has histo, it's not on the screen, histoprophilia, whatever, however you say it. But anyway, yeah, something's wrong. Something's wrong with the bald-headed heathen. I'm sorry. Besides them stick on edges, something is very wrong.
they haven't got that yet, and that's kind of basically it.
Basically.
So the court date said, yeah, you look tired today. All right, so you got everything what's going on. So that's it. Now you shoot on.
What?
Now you can talk. You ain't got to talk about that no more. Okay, and next thing about the person that you was talking about, that the call, I never got that yet. But that person you said that won the case, that person, they all together, all them people together. Which I know that. Yeah. So, but they still.
Go ahead.
But this person is not going to be the lead person. That somebody else will be the lead person. That person you talking about, they all together.
Yeah, but you just don't want Hannah and on, like, even the blogger told me, she said the girl was shaking in court.
One thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to lie to you at all. I'm not making this shit up.
No. I'm not saying you. I'm saying that's what Daniel said. Or Doug, whatever his name is. He going to say, oh, she wasn't shaking in court. I'm like, okay. So
she loves to talk about this public defender, Hannah Rondon. Okay. So you heard what she said, the blogger. Well, at this point, we already know who the blogger was. We ain't even got to say a name. We already know who the blogger was, right? And so the blogger, who basically was her PI, feeding her all this information, and told that the lady was that Hannah Rondon was shaken in court. So now she's running with that. That's what she's running with. Okay. And she can't remember Doug's name. Even we know Doug's name. She calling him David, Daniel, Daryl, everything but his name.
So he just sitting there. Okay. He just made that up. And she right beside him.
Okay. Then on top of that is he said we got a little bit on the side that he gonna tell me that I don't have a niece that's writing him. It's and I said, look here, man, I owe you a Chick-fil-A sandwich because they open on Sundays right now to pay her so you can get her a free meal. That is not her.
Now he just lied because Chick-fil-A ain't open on no damn Sundays. But the point is, he's telling Sonya that they know that he don't have a niece, and that this quote unquote niece is really Sonya, who he pointed at. So I'm gonna let this play for a minute, and then I'm gonna show you guys the niece that she was pretending to be.
This is my niece. Well, I don't believe it. And this. I said, now you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, but they don't believe it. And I told them, I don't care if you believe it. I said, they're going to meet you with this person. I want you to bring a Chick-fil-A sandwich with your little fake credit card. That's what I told her. So make sure you bring that up, what I said. I said that by the Chick-fil-A, so you know.
You think it's a fake person? She exists.
And Kalia does exist. And I'm going to show you Kalia right now. So hopefully these pictures are clear enough for you guys to see. Okay. This is Kalia. This is her niece. She goes by K Miami 1. Okay. This is the niece she was pretending to be. She does hair. And if you guys remember, she's referenced this niece before. Oh, my niece does hair. So, see Kalia? You see it right there? Okay. Because I know somebody's going to be like, well, it says K Miami. That doesn't mean it's Kalia. This is her. Okay. This is her. She's a beautiful young girl. She got a mouth on her though, and I know that for a fact because many many moons ago, she found me on my TikTok and she had a whole lot of stuff to say, but we ain't gonna talk about that. I've talked about it before, but anyway, yeah, she didn't like something that I posted and proceeded to tell me what I wasn't gonna do with my channel. Okay, but anyway, that's the niece. That is the niece that she was pretending to be, and she's laughing like it's funny. It's not funny.
She's your niece.
That is identity fraud to some degree. So
I know, but he don't. He know what he said, and also they just don't believe. And they're saying that he. I said, man, you reading stuff 3 months behind, man. You 3 months behind, man. You don't know what the fuck is going on. Then you start laughing. Then you talking about you're only worth $75 now. That's what people done gave so far.
Oh, on the GoFundMe, it's $90.
I said, that's all you worth. It's embarrassing. That's what he said.
Because of what they put out there and how them bloggers turned everybody, they had you out here being a monster.
that's what you're not gonna do. You ain't gonna blame us. The GoFundMe was for who? What does that say on the screen, y'all? Ernest Williams, legal fees. No punctuation. Ernest Williams, legal fees. But why is her picture up there? This is what his GoFundMe looked like. Now she changed it eventually, but this is what the GoFundMe looked like with 4 donations. And it was 4 donations for like like a couple weeks. People were literally just donating $5, which is the bare minimum, so that they could leave a nasty message. And then she turned off the comments for a while, and then nobody was donating. And then she figured, okay, because I said it, and she was on everybody's channels at the time. So I know she heard me when I said it, that, getting some funds is, and having just deal with the nasty comments, but get your money. At least getting some money is better than no money, nasty comments aside. So anyway.
When it first came out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what did you expect?
Well, I said, you know what? I just looked out. I'm not going to let you discourage me, brother. I'm not going to let you discourage me. So it's just, I done sent them all them letters because I was right. Everything I'm saying is right. But the difference I'm saying, say you can't do nothing for me until I get fully.
That's what the other guy said. They can still push for a dismissal or charge, can't they?
Yeah, but here's the thing: they got to find a proper cause, and then right now they gotta, because they can file all day long, but they don't have a true proper cause for that. The judge is gonna go on the DA side.
I mean, he just told you that he can't get a dismissal. And see, here we're going to do, we're going to take a little short break and we're going to skip over to Hannah Rondon's LinkedIn page. Okay. This is her LinkedIn page. So that, because, she likes to drag this woman through the mud. And Hannah Rondon is qualified. She passed the bar. Now, you explain to me what bar Boneytail passed. What bar did she pass? She didn't pass any bar. So, anyway, so it says that she's an assistant public defender in the Atlanta Alternative Public Defender's Office of Georgia Public Defender Council. I am a graduate of the University of Georgia with a Bachelor's of Arts in Criminal Justice. I received my Juris Doctorate degree from the University of South Carolina Law School or School of Law in 2022. Oh, so she just graduated. Okay. Where I focused my studies on criminal law and children's law. During law school, I was a member of Women in Law, WIL, and served on the editorial board of the Journal of Education as a senior article editor. I also practiced as a student attorney in University of South Carolina's Juvenile Justice Clinic, representing 2 juvenile clients. I interned with the Ninth Circuit Solicitor's Office in Charleston, the Richland County Public Defender's Office in Columbia, and the Cobb County District Attorney's Office in Marietta. Hello, somebody. So, she's been a public defender so far for 1 year and 9 months. Again, she graduated got her, I'm sorry, this says that this is what she said before. Basically, she was at the University of South Carolina Law School doing an internship as a juvenile justice clinic student attorney. Okay, some of her skills include legal writing, legal research, among other things. She was a law clerk for 3 months at the Cobb County's district attorney's office while she was in law school. As a law clerk in the appellate division, I read and analyzed voluminous trial transcripts in order to write a detailed witness and evidentiary summaries, as well as to draft several of the state's response in opposition to defendants' motions for new trial briefs. Has Boneytail ever done that? No. She can't even keep a job. Not at all. As a law clerk in the Richland County Public Defender's Office, she researched and composed memorandums concerning various legal issues, such as how the pandemic impacted clients' constitutional confrontation clause rights. Again, she was an intern for 3 months in the Ninth Circuit Solicitor's Office, and then she has other jobs that she held. She was a shift manager at Sauce House for 2 years and 2 months. So she actually had a real job. And she was also an intern from January January of 2018 to April of 2018 at the Western Judicial Circuit District Attorney's Office. Okay, she was also an intern at Fulton County District's DA's office. I'll just say DA's office. It's the student interns assist trial attorneys with the preparation of cases for trial and are given assignments that expose them to a wide range of prosecutorial functions, including research and written memorandum, drafting of pretrial motions, and interviewing witnesses and investigations. So the woman is qualified. Okay, she's qualified. So Sonya needs to stop bashing this woman and saying all these things that she likes to say about this woman, like she's shaking in court, like she got something on hand to Rondon. Because under education, you know what I see? I see JD law. That means not only does she have her Juris Doctor, but she passed the bar. Okay, so and she went to UGA. She went to UGA. So I don't. What college did Boneytail go to? You tell me that. And she volunteered. She has a nice resume. She was on the dean's list. She received scholarships. She was an honor student. Okay. She was in the Alpha Phi Sigma, the National Criminal Justice Honor Society, and she's a Delta. Look at that. So stop talking about Hannah Rondon like she is not up for the task. This is a huge undertaking, not necessarily a case that should be with the public defender, but at the end of the day, that's all Nesto has. And the woman is capable. So he needs to, Sonya needs to stop talking that crap before Hannah decides that she's just going to do a bad job on purpose. Anyway, let's get back to it.
So they got to find a true probable cause, or else it's just a waste of time, which I have already read that too.
I'm gonna ask.
So
what's the name?
Okay, all right. So now I'm just hoping I get a bond, a reasonable bond, so I can figure out how to bond out of here. Other than that, I'll be sitting here so fucking long.
They need to dismiss those two cases, those heavy ones.
Yeah, but the only thing about it is
dismiss all of that shit because those chicks were civil.
Yeah, I got that part. But I'm just telling you what's my option that I have right now.
Y'all are too funny. Simply Lee said Sonya passed those strip club bars. And Jules Poetry said she stopped at the bar. She just couldn't pass it.
That's all. So go ahead on.
No, man.
Yeah, don't I look old as a motherfucker right now?
You look old. I look tired. I am tired. And I'm supposed to go out tonight, too. I'm like, I don't think I can do it.
What is the purpose of all of that going out? What did you just having fun, or what is it?
Because I've been sitting in the house so long. I've been in the house for 2 years, just really not doing anything.
Okay.
And so because I used to be more active, I don't want to get into a funk where because it's just me sitting around the house by myself. So it's like.
I got you.
So
no, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm saying, is it helping you? Is it therapy? Are you having a good time? Or, I mean, are you meeting new people that,
Fun. I
okay.
have fun when I go out.
Nesto was being straight nosed. Are y'all peeping the pimp game? Are y'all peeping what he's doing? What's a pimp named Nasty Nesto? Because a pimp named Nasty Nesto know all about this. Uh, yeah. So are you having fun? And is it helping you? Are you getting therapy? Are you meeting new people? He just want to find out what really going on. Nesto does not want anyone enjoying themselves while he's in prison. Have y'all picked up on that? He did the same thing with Shirley. Did not want her going shopping, didn't wanted her to get up from the restaurant, from the table she was at, and go in the bathroom somewhere outside in the cold just to talk to him. Mhm. You Home Depot. Do y'all remember when she was in Home Depot? Home Depot. As if it's a foreign idea for her to be in Home Depot. So Nesto is looking for everyone's life to stop, right? Yeah. I'm in here, I can't do nothing, so you shouldn't be doing nothing either. Which is probably why every now and again Sonya will take a dig at him, talking about, yeah, I flew to Vegas, because she's always in Vegas.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm just acting. I can't go nowhere. So I'm just,
You see her covering her face? Look at her. This is a 55-year-old woman. A 55-year-old woman who's acting like she is straight out of high school. She's over here covering her face like she's ashamed or afraid to tell him that she's been partying.
Thanks.
Yeah, I have fun when I go out. People tell me I'm cute.
Yeah, okay. Well, okay. Well, I guess my eyes. I guess my eye just be on something else than what I'm talking. I'll just be running my mouth. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Stuck with you.
Yeah. So I guess when I say that on the telephone, I just be talking. So.
Oh my God! So the blogger sent me a picture.
Oh, what?
Of the girl, the young girl.
What?
She be all on her page. She was talking and she was telling me something. I was like, well, I don't know who anybody looks like, because I've never met anybody when he was out. I've only seen him by himself. She was like, oh, I'll send you a picture of her. And I was like, you really don't have to. I don't need to see her. There's no need. She sent me like 4 pictures of her.
I think the biggest surprise for tomorrow's hearing is if a certain somebody get arrested at the courtroom a second time. Remember, they got arrested in court at the YSL trial. Now, I'm not wishing bad at anybody. I'm just saying that would be the most surprising thing now that I think about it, because I know that they're going to be there. And, I have it on good authority that she did send Sonya pictures of this R victim. And if they subpoena Sonya's phone, even if she deletes that stuff off her phone, that stuff is never really, really deleted. It's always uploaded to a cloud somewhere. They can get all that stuff. And you sent pictures, of a victim to the girlfriend of the accused, Okay. Sent pictures of the accuser to the girlfriend of the accused. I have to think that there's some type of law, some type of boundary being broken there, because there's a do not contact. A do not contact means do not contact. That means not directly and not indirectly through a third party either. And that's literally what they've been doing.
Okay, I see you got your little glasses on. Okay, you can keep your some little fly glasses on, change it.
So yeah. I was looking at her and I was like, okay. But she's living her best life now. She's up in New York. So she ain't coming back.
Well, I also was reading too, how they work here. They pay people. Get them flights, they get them hotels, they do all that. They do all of that.
What is he talking about? He's talking about escorts? What is he talking about?
It's this. Okay, so if everything you said on the text is true, the PPP and the scamming and all that stuff with her mama, she ain't coming back. She ain't coming back.
I'm not making this up, man. Listen, I'm not making.
Why does the bald-headed heathen with sideburns and no edges. Look like she doesn't have her top row of teeth in her mouth. I'm just looking at her mouth is moving. Or that if the teeth are slipping down and she's trying to push them back up like she often does. What's going on?
And if she's a scammer like her mama and all of that shit, I think her father may have sent her just so that she needed a fresh start, or she a hot mess down here, or either she met the dude and he took her up there, the white guy she with now.
Sonya sound real jealous because you know Sonya like white men, right? So Sonya just mad no white man is taking her out of state or somewhere and putting her on a flight and like, yeah, come live with me, baby. I'll take care of you. Very, very jealous. Very, very jealous. You, je- you
Ain't no telling.
jealous. Jealous
But
of the woman who, Nesto took advantage of allegedly and committed a crime against her body allegedly. For real? That's what you jealous of?
you know, I think that's the thing, because when they said that crap in court about, oh, she's scared, we can't get her to come in, that's their playoff for, yeah, she ain't answering the phone no more. That's what that is. We keep trying to call her and she ain't gonna show up. And what they do,
I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear that part.
that's listen,
Yeah,
that's
he didn't hear that part because it wasn't said. She lying.
what it is, why they said that shit in court, because they can't say the truth that we can't get her on the phone and she refused to this, that, and the other. So they trying to make you look fucked up. They trying to say, oh, she's so terrified. So how is she terrified with a thug ass family? Her whole family is thugged out. Thugged out.
Well, how would you know about her family? Why is nobody asking that question? How does the bald headed heathen with sideburns and no edges know about this woman's family and the fact that they're thugged out? Unless a certain somebody gave her all that information. And now she thinks she's the expert on it now.
So what you scared of? You know? I'm like, whatever.
But the question wasn't answered. The question wasn't answered when I asked. Well, you got a
And
headache?
her father was here in January,
Wonder who told her that.
because he had a case with Cobb County.
Wonder how she found that out. How you think she found out all this stuff? Allegedly. There's only one person that's always at the courts that is can get this stuff that she's close to. How do you think she got all this information? I don't that's problematic. That is problematic. I don't think that is something that is necessarily legal.
You got a headache?
Anyway,
You got a
no,
headache?
I'm going to bed after this. I got so much to do today. I need a nap. I'm supposed to take my son's car to go get an oil change. I got to pick Katie up from school, take her to the hair store because your birthday's tomorrow.
There you go. There you go. Okay, okay. I guess
15 minutes into the visit, she remembers that it's his birthday tomorrow. 15 minutes into the visit. Sonya is high as a kite. Okay, that's why he's laughing. Those of you who didn't know why he's laughing because she's on something. She's on. I don't know what she done shot up her nose before she got there, but she's definitely on something.
that's how I look at a movie or something.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Got
You're funny.
$50 for your birthday.
Okay, well that'll work. That'll work then. That'll keep me going. That'll keep me going. Okay, okay. You don't wear yourself out now. Don't wear yourself out.
I'm gonna stay home tonight because they want to go to Magic City. I've never been. This is
But
it.
you
I've never
going.
been, and I wanted to go. I just don't want no chick dancing up. I don't do all of that dancing up on me bullshit. Like, no, I don't do strippers. Like, I don't even like to look at the shit, But it's your birthday.
You're
Gonna
funny.
be
You're funny.
60 next year. Oh my God, you old.
Man, I'll be honest with you. I just hope I be out of here by the way
I'll
before
be out
then.
before summer.
Nope.
Be out before
Nope.
summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what
In
about
January, she said he will be out before summer. Well, you know what? It's almost June, and yeah, he's still not out. Don't think he's gonna get out. on any kind of bond. And I don't know what type of hearing this is tomorrow. Is it a bond hearing about these RICO charges? I don't think they give you bond for RICO. I don't know. I am very curious to learn what this hearing tomorrow is going to be all about.
Your Cleveland thing, you
Because
start working on that?
The blogger, she been trying to interview Roswell police about your case. They're not gonna say nothing, of course, but they know all eyes is on your case. So that everything and anything they do is gotta be correct. They can't be pulling the bullshit like they've been doing when you first got arrested with all the bullshit they've been doing.
So the blogger who's trying to interview um who's trying to who's trying to interview the police over there, yeah, it's not going to be too difficult for them to figure out who that was. Most of us knew who that was, and she keeps talking about this same blogger because somebody put in the chat that no blogger gave her anything, and that might have been a joke or could have been sarcasm. But the truth is, yeah, a blogger did. A blogger did. You know, a blogger said on their channel that they were going to try to, get an interview from Roswell and did go there. But of course, you can't bring cameras inside, and they weren't really interested in talking very much.
Because everybody's looking at it. The whole mistress
What?
thing.
She is high.
It's getting old, so now they're going to focus on your case.
There ain't too many people care nothing about that. I mean, I just don't.
32,000 views on a phone call. 32,000 people listening on a boring ass phone call. We ain't talking about shit. It's not phone sex or fuck her and be with me. It ain't none of that. It's nothing. It's, hey, what you doing? It's dumb shit. And they tuning in. They'll listen to that and then they'll tune in for the next one. All these calls. You got over right now for all the calls she's released. You got over 1 million views.
And Sonya be watching every one of them calls.
On the phone calls. That's crazy.
What?
I mean, it ain't even like you wasn't even famous. It wasn't like you was some famous ass rapper and you did some shit and you talking to somebody else who's famous. It's like two nobodies talking on the phone about what? That's what I'm saying. Like, why are y'all so tuned in on this shit? It's crazy. But then you got the investigative bloggers, the one who pulled all my information out, and then you got this one that comes to court with you. And she says she spoke to your investigator because he was asking her in court, who was she and why was she there and all of that.
Well, I do know that right now the way they change the laws that they can't stop the media from broadcasting anything now. That's a new law out now, and I didn't know that. I thought it was, but because I was reading the book saying that it's my right, but right now
that's better. You know why that's better? Because you go to trial and these girls know they face gotta be on TV. It's already a big case. So it's like you gotta come, you gotta sit on that stand and tell all your business, everything, the whole situation, whatever it was, it's gotta come out. And a lot of them chicks gonna be like, I don't need my face out there like that. It ain't even worth it. That little money or whatever. I turn around and get it civilly and be like, I don't want to be a part of that shit. Because again, it is civil. That detective just twisted that shit. You leave out key information and turn a civil situation into a crime.
What? She don't know what she's talking about.
And that's all that shit is. All of that stuff is civil. Except for that shit with Erica. That's not civil, but when you speak your piece on that, it'll shed light to it. To what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to make you the ringleader of everything.
But I didn't get the answer of why don't folks said they need to let it go.
the media is saying they're letting it go, but I'm trying to figure out why they're saying that now.
Me, she sat on the phone with me for 2 hours.
Sorry, y'all. Can y'all hear me now? I don't know what happened. Can you guys hear me? Give me a sound check if you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, give me a sound check. Okay, great. Yeah, I don't know what happened for a second. Technical difficulties. Everything just went out. I don't know if StreamYard is working too hard. I don't know what's going on, but hold on a second. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Don't know what happened. Okay.
Amen. You talking about Amen?
No, no,
That's what
no.
you.
It's a couple of them that's on the Amen. This is another one. This is the one that came to court, who was
But I
filming the
didn't.
court.
His thing. I didn't never ask these people to do nothing for me like that. They just came on their own. I don't know how they.
Oh, of course. Because
Yeah.
of the beginning in March, when that one guy put the story out and everybody piggybacked off of it, and then everybody kept seeing all the views and the attention it was getting. So somebody else got on, and somebody else got on. You got over 20 bloggers posting on this on a regular, trying to find one little thing, and then they'll make a 3 hour. This one girl did a 3 hour video. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about for 3 hours? I don't know if it was alive or what. I don't think it was alive, but
So funny enough, she's asking Nesto, what is somebody talking about for 3 hours? But was she not doing 3 hour lives on her own damn channel? To the point where I couldn't even get to the end of it. Did she not have Big Bird on her channel for 3 damn hours? Carl Thomas's baby mama. I can't stand a hypocrite. I just can't.
just that's the one that was going in, talking, calling me all kind of hoes and strippers.
Oh, she's talking
She
about
called me
you.
a stripper, man.
You're funny.
They called me a stripper. I ain't never
Oh.
stripped. I ain't
Well,
never
don't
been
worry. You
nobody's
can.
stripper.
Notice she ain't never denied being an escort. Okay, because we call her that too. Makes sense to it. Good to see you. Good to see you. Sonya was listening for 3 hours. She sure was. You know, she was on that from beginning to end because she has no life. You know, she didn't have any purpose in life until I was gonna say Nesto, but yeah, until Nesto came into her life. But this YouTube thing, that's all she is obsessed. She is YouTube obsessed. Well, listen, huh? I think the most interesting, not really interesting, but I think the most funny thing in all this tonight is the fact that Sonya never completes anything except one thing. And I'll tell you what that one thing is that she actually completed. Okay. That RV park, ain't seen it. The RV, ain't seen it. This other business, she was gonna get a plot of land and flip a bunch of houses. That didn't come to fruition. She was looking. She claims that she met Nesto looking for a building, and she was trying to get in touch with the owner of the building that he had just leased, and that didn't go through. She was looking to start a gay bar, gay club. That didn't go through. She was gonna do something with Mickey Howard. That didn't go through. Whatever she was going to do with her relative. Remember, she said, "Oh, my cousin, I haven't heard from him in 8 months." Nothing that she the GoFundMe, that was an epic fail. She has not been successful in anything except for one thing, and that is stalking Nesto's and Shirley Strawberry's Instagram pages. That is the only thing that she's been successful in doing. Okay. And she got the Instagram page taken down. Okay. So he had to give her power of attorney, I guess, so she could go and do some things. That's the only thing that she's been successful at. Y'all don't find that weird, interesting, funny, but not funny? Nothing this woman has tried to do has ever come to fruition except pulling down that IG page. And Nesto didn't ask her to do that. She wanted to do that. But anything that he asked her to do, she's not capable of getting the job done. Now, ain't that funny?
You can't worry about that shit. Yeah, well, that's right. It'll be all right. So right now, I just got to focus on getting me a bond now. Well, somebody can bond me out of some.
They gonna buy. They gotta drop all that stupid. They know for a certainty. See, what they gotta do is get your phone, because your text messages and the police
can't
know.
do that. They can't do that. That shit takes a while. Man, talk to the man. He gonna tell you. He gonna tell you when you talk to him today. Yeah.
Might get mad at me. You know how I be.
Well, he asked for it. He said, if I need to talk and you need to talk to him. Don't talk to them other folks no more. That's exactly what they told me. Out his mouth.
He said, don't do what? He said he don't want to talk to your niece no more?
Yeah, he don't believe my niece. He don't believe my niece, period.
It's a whole person. He could Google her name.
No, you ain't gotta do all that. No. He tell me he need to get that goddamn sack together. Tell me I want that lunch. He want that lunch. Make sure he feed his partner.
I'll FaceTime him with her right beside me. Like, what's your name? She's gonna be like, Kalia.
No, I'm just saying. No, what I'm saying is I need my bed to be clear. Chocolate? Yeah, okay, that's fine, but I need to let it be clear. Then when he made a statement talking about calling this person right here Coach, everybody know who Coach is. That's what he said to me. I said, what?
Getting that on my like, who's right? Like, why he call you Coach? Because I'm getting the team together. Call him the plays for this court situation. Everybody else done fell back. The coach always stays. You know what I'm saying?
This is, man, I can't believe I'm in here for some shit I don't even understand. It's just confusing to me. This shit is confusing. I ain't lying.
When you have a criminal past, you have to watch how you move and who you associate yourself with. They can turn anything into a crime and then throw your past out there and people will sign off on it because, oh, he did this, so this must be true. And it's all about numbers with these police departments. Oh, they got this quota. Oh, we need so many arrests and they need so many this. That's why a lot of people stay out the suburbs because they know how the police operate.
No, you need to stay out of this case. Stay out of these victims' business. Stop, talking about, oh well, the victims know they gotta show their face in court and all this other. You just need to stop. Nesto told her, just as long as you know, don't contact that lawyer no more.
They stay in the city where it's peaceful.
And he made it clear to her, because I don't have any more money, right? I got someone who at least has not requested to come off my case yet. Right? Hannah Rondon is hanging in there. I have no more money to get anybody. So I need this public defender. Okay. I need the public defender, because I don't have any more money for a lawyer. You ain't got no money. You broke. Okay. All she can do is buy some tomato sauce to make some ravioli or some spaghetti, because that's all Sonya knows how to cook.
Stay the fuck out the suburbs. Shit
Well,
is, even the white people in Roswell complain about Roswell. So you know
mm,
that's a fucked up city. If the white folks is complaining,
well,
that shit is crazy. They
it
corrupt.
just, it's just a sad part. I can't really talk like I want to
Happy
talk.
birthday. Go ahead.
But anyway, yeah, I just said that I can't really talk like I need to talk because I'm being scrutinized on everything I say. So that's another thing. So I can't even speak my piece. I can't get no help, no nothing. That's what I was trying to tell. Oh boy, Mr. D. Like, yeah, I understand. I said, man, I guess it ain't fair to me. It's against my constitution. I can't even talk on my own personal calls.
You see how his voice is real soft and he's acting like he's the victim. This is the thing that burns, it boils my blood. Talking about, I'm in here for stuff that I don't even understand. He knows exactly what he did. He knows why he's in there. It's all alleged, but Nesto knows what he did. He knows why he's in there. But he plays this, he plays the mush mouth, because see, that disarms people, right? Because you hear someone talking like that, you figure they're not really a threat. How can this man be a threat? He can't even talk, right? He sound like he has no teeth in his mouth. Okay. And them turkey wings is done, baby. I smell them. My whole house is smelling like some good food. Woo, child. It's late, but I'm listen. I'm gonna have to get me a little taste. That's for tomorrow, but I'm gonna cheat and get me a little taste. Anyway, getting back to Nesto, he is a dangerous person, and don't let this soft voice fool you. He really truly is a con man and a liar, and he's like the devil. You got to be careful, because you get sucked in. He's so good at convincing people that he didn't do anything and he's innocent. And anytime, that is his go-to. I'm confused. I don't understand. As if to say that he's confused because what is being said doesn't make any sense, when it makes absolute perfect sense.
I can't even talk on the phone. It's like I'm being handcuffed. I'm being stripped of all my jail rights. Period.
Your
No,
jail
straight
rights is
up.
gone. Yeah.
It is. I can't even talk. I can't even talk on the phone. I'm in jail, but I still should be able to talk on the phone some kind of way. I can't unless I'm talking to the whole fucking world. So they
All
can't
in
even.
your
They can,
conversations.
listen. They can't even put that shit. They call that constitutes right for the
Freedom
media.
of speech.
Whatever we call it, spirit speak.
Oh.
You can't even put a gag order on that shit. The judge can't even put a gag order
No,
where people can't
because if
stop.
they still talking on the way they talk about Steve, and I was looking at that, and he's sitting on millions, he could easily shut them down. If they talking mad shit about a millionaire, the stuff they be talking about his wife sleeping with the bodyguard and she this and that, and and he ain't put a stop to that, and he got the money to do it.
Yeah.
It's interesting that she says that now. We're almost done. We got 4 minutes left on this video, but it's interesting that she's saying that, because I very specifically remember her saying that Nesto's lawyer was going to get all the blogs taken down. We're going to get everything taken down. Anybody that said Nesto or said anything or said a word about Nesto, all your channels are coming down. Everything is coming down. Now she's talking about, well, if a millionaire or billionaire like Steve and people are talking about him and he got money, like I don't think she remembers the foolishness that comes out of her mouth, the diarrhea that comes out of her mouth. I don't think she remembers. And um if she really is overindulging in, recreational substances or illegal substances, then that makes sense. Makes absolute
So I
sense.
was like, it just can't be done.
Right.
Yeah.
We told you that. No, there's no way you're going to stop people from saying the word Nesto and talking about him on the internet. Y'all haven't even stopped.
With a millionaire.
Yeah. So it is what it is. But yeah, make sure you call him.
You're gonna have so much fun when you get out. Road trip.
Yeah, I got to get out first. I got to get the fuck out.
All this shit be behind you. This is a fucking nightmare.
Don't worry, you'll be out and you'll be pooping rainbows and glitter. Don't worry, you're fine. You're good. Road trip. I mean, she just everything is so random with her. He's talking about some real issues. He might be talking about an incident that happened in the jail and how somebody got stabbed. And happy birthday! And yeah, the dude and they was fighting and I didn't know what was gonna happen to me. Road trip. I mean, like. I can't with her.
Hold on. Now, that's what I want you to understand. I can sit in here for the next 5 years. You do know that, right? No. You don't understand. I can sit here without even...
Try the next 50 years, more like it.
Even being indicted. And that's another thing and they told me that. They broke that shit down and said, man, they can sit you in here and deny all the motion we put in, and still you don't have to be indicted. They can keep you in here that long. They broke that shit. We're going to
think on the positive side, and that girl hopefully will interview with somebody and tell the truth and say that she lied or that's not what she said to the police. The police twisted it or whatever the case may be.
Well, so God, the truth come on out, because that need to come on happen real quick. Because this ain't making no sense to me. Why I'm sitting here, an innocent motherfucking man fucked up. That ain't making no sense.
Her father speak on it because her dad.
An innocent, I don't, you know what? I think at this point, Nesto has convinced himself that he's innocent. I think he's brainwashed himself. He said it so much that I think he truly believes that he himself is innocent, that he hasn't done anything wrong. That's crazy to me.
Dad could speak on it too.
It just, it's sad. It's some sad shit here, man. How can you wake the fuck up knowing it? That's like you shot and killed a motherfucker, and then you go and live your life like you ain't never did shit. That don't make no sense to me. That ain't making no sense. But anyway, I love you very much.
Keep your head up. Keep your head up.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my head up.
Keep your head up. It's your birthday. Your head up.
Going out there and party for me then. Send me some pictures of you celebrating it then. How about that tonight? How about that?
I gotta go take me a nap.
I know y'all. Well, call him when you get in the car. You got his telephone number?
Happy birthday. Who? Daniel? Douglas? Whatever his name is?
Yeah.
Did you ask that man, does he believe that you are innocent? Do not fight this case thinking I did this shit.
Okay, well, you asked him then, because I sure asked him.
You were supposed to tell him that shit.
No, he said, I ain't nothing I can do until I can see something in front of me. What'd that tell me?
So what you see in front of you now that say I did the shit? Because they went to court with no evidence.
He can't answer none of that. He can't answer nothing.
Because they half-assing it. We need the other guy, the guy whose card I sent you. That's who need to get on it. They need to push Hannah's unqualified self off the case.
Ooh. Well, as we heard, she's not at all in the slightest unqualified. Listen, Sonya's not qualified to be a side chick. Okay, she's not even qualified to be a side chick at this point. I mean, she has just disqualified herself from everything. And June's poetry, Uncle Willie has been quiet. I think him and the Nightbot done passed out. She's high as a kite and witness tampering. I don't even think she realizes what she's saying, and he's trying to rush her off the phone. Like, okay, all right, okay. Notice he didn't ask her what she's wearing. He didn't ask her to stand up and do a little dance. Get down tonight. He didn't say any of that. Let me see what you got on. Let me see what you're wearing. What shoes you got? What purse you wearing? Bend over, stick your butt out, turn to the side, put your left foot in and your left foot out, your right foot in and your right foot out. Do the hokey pokey and turn it all around. None of that. Okay. None of that. He is done. Like them turkey wings. Done.
She's not qualified. and they know she's not qualified. So why would you put somebody on there knowing she's only been in here a year? She's not qualified. Give her a parking ticket or speeding or driving under suspension. That's what you give her. Let her start off with those cases. Why would you throw something that potentially can be somebody's life in jail and then give it to her? And she
Well,
in
then
court
you talk to
shaking.
him about that. You talk to him about that because his mind is like stuck on one thing.
He
He's
wasn't
stuck on.
shaking. Dude, everybody in
Yeah.
court says she was shaking. I love you. Happy birthday.
I love you too. All right.
Nesto ain't over here asking for no, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. He just want to get the hell up off the phone. You know what I'm saying? He ain't. You saw how that call ended. Normally he's like, well, let me see you. Spin around, walk to the door, put your leg out, kick your leg up, do a split. He got all these demands he wanted to do in the jail. And at this point, he was like, none of that. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. Sorry about that family business. Um, so yeah, so anyway, she needs, I don't know why she insists on being a mean girl towards Hannah Rondon. I don't understand where the jealousy is, but it seems like she jealous of everybody. That's what it seems like. Seems like she just jealous of everybody. She's jealous of his victims. Okay, maybe she didn't get enough liquid V and she feels slighted. I don't know what it is, but she got a problem. She has a big problem. June's Poetry said, who is Sonya to assign cases to someone? She is offensive and ignorant. She is ignorant. Take the O and the R out of it. She don't even deserve the O or the R. She just ignorant. That's her. Okay. Very, very, very ignorant, uneducated. She didn't, where did she go to college? She didn't go to college anywhere. But yet she has so much to say. And how many cases has she tried, as you said? None. Absolutely none. And, rumor has it that she was messing around with the owner of the law firm that she was working for. While she was working for them, that lawyer also represented her. That's a conflict of interest. Like, everything this woman gets into is criminal based. It's some type of a criminal issue and problem. And learning what we learned in the last live about her mom's success, learning what we learned a few lives ago about her father. And although he was not a perfect man, he was an adulterer, he was a cheater, he had multiple families, he had women and children everywhere. But the man gave back to the community, and in that regard, he deserves some respect. But he's productive. you know he's productive. He was productive. Her mom singing career, singing all over the world, all over Europe, everywhere. How in the world did two very talented, productive go-getters end up with a daughter who turns out like Sonya? I just don't get it. I don't get it. And it seems like all her other sisters, even her sister Tanya, who many of us, me included, mistaked her for Sonya at first. She has a successful bar that she owns or that she runs. It's like Sonya's the only one that's got a problem, and you wonder why. Because she doesn't do anything. She doesn't complete anything. She doesn't finish anything that she starts. So I'll end on this last comment. Sonya is intimidated by intelligent, successful women who worked to create a real life for themselves. And I 100% agree. Sonya has the potential and had the potential to do and be so much. But when you are operating in jealousy, you're not going to prosper. You're not going to prosper because your mind is not going to allow you to see where those real opportunities are. Your mind is going to allow you and force you to see enemies that are not really enemies. You'll see enemies where you could have seen alliances. And so, yeah, she's not. And then she's interested in men like Nesto. That's the Nesto is the best you can do. You claim that everybody calls you pretty and you so cute and this, that, and the third, and Nesto is the best you can do. You would have thought she would have moved on by now. Kimmy, who said Nightbot is back up and singing and dancing on the picnic table. I can't do a little dance. Show a little love. Get down tonight. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourself at the picnic. I had a good time with you guys. You know, it's getting to a point, you know, with these calls where we got to pick and choose what calls we're going to cover because, you know, things are starting to, in terms of this part of the story, is starting to get a little dry. But we've got something to look forward to with this trial. A number of bloggers are going to be there. And although I won't be there, I will likely have access to information that I'll be able to provide to you guys, hopefully in real time. But just know that we are going to talk about this RICO trial, and hopefully we'll be able to do that tonight. I said tonight, listen to me. Tomorrow night. Okay, hopefully we'll be able to do that tomorrow night. That is the plan. So I hope to see all of you back again tomorrow night. Make sure that you hit the like button if you haven't already done so. You can hit the like button on the way out. Pecan Tan said, can we leave the food out? I need lunch tomorrow. Listen, you're going to have to pack a plate and make sure you bring some Tupperware next time. And you know, so you can pack some food. But get a plate, get some aluminum, not aluminum. Get a plate and some aluminum foil. And you can take your lunch tomorrow. But I enjoyed you guys again. Hit the like button on the way out. And you know how this goes. May you be safe. May you be at peace. And keep your eyes and your ears to these social media streets. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.